Last night I was up late studying and I decided to take a break. I walked to the kitchen, opened the fridge, and just stood there, staring. No idea why I opened it, and I was sure I wanted something. I tried to remember, nothing, but the second I walked back to my room and sat in my chair, it hit me. Juice. I just wanted juice. Here's the thing though. That was not the first time this happened to me, not even close. So this time I actually looked it up, and I found a study with a detail that honestly shocked me. My brain didn't forget. It chose not to remind me, for a reason. And once I understood the reason, I started noticing it everywhere. Let me show you. In 2011, at the University of Notre Dame, a psychologist named Gabriel Radvansky ran a simple test. People had to carry objects from one table to another. Sometimes both tables were in the same room. Sometimes they were in two different rooms, connected by a door. Same distance, same task. And at random moments, they'd get asked, "What are you carrying?" Easy question, right? The thing has been in your hands for 10 seconds. Well, the people who stayed in one room answered fine. The people who walked through a door, they kept blanking. 2 to 3 times more mistakes. The only difference between the two groups was a door. Radvansky figured something was wrong with the test, so he redid the whole thing in real rooms with real objects. Same result, actually worse. Just walking through a doorway made people forget what they were literally holding. They named it the doorway effect. And the explanation is where it gets interesting. Your brain has a storage problem. Every second, your eyes and ears take in way more information than your brain can possibly keep. There is no hard drive big enough. So your brain constantly has to decide what's worth keeping and what gets thrown out. Its solution is actually clever. It splits your day into chunks, like scenes in a movie. You finish a conversation, scene over. You finish a task, scene over. And the strongest scene change signal your brain knows is walking through a doorway. New room means new situation, so at every door, your brain quietly closes the old scene, dumps whatever it thinks you won't need, and gets ready for the new one. That's exactly what happened to me at the fridge. I crossed a door, my brain archived the study room scene, and my juice was filed away inside it. Then I walked back in, the scene reopened, and there it was. Nothing broke. My brain just cleaned up a little too early. Kind of funny, honestly, until you realize the doorway thing is only the smallest example of what your brain deletes without asking you. Ever had a word stuck on the tip of your tongue? You know it. You know it starts with M. You can almost taste it, but it won't come out. Then 2 hours later in the shower, it just shows up. That word was in your head the entire time. You just couldn't reach it, your own memory, and you were locked out. Or this one. This happens to millions of people every day. You drive home from work, park the car, and suddenly realize you don't remember the drive at all. 20 minutes, traffic lights, turns, nothing. Your brain decided the trip wasn't worth recording and ran it on autopilot. You can even trigger one of these glitches on purpose. Right now, pick a normal word and say it out loud 20 times. Door, 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 door. Somewhere around 15 or 20, the word starts to sound wrong, like it's not a real word anymore, just a noise. That one's called jamais vu, the opposite of déjà vu. Try it. It feels genuinely strange. Okay, now, the one that actually shocked me. In 1999, 2 researchers at Harvard showed people a video, students passing a basketball. One simple task, count the passes. In the middle of the video, someone in a full gorilla costume walks into the frame, stops, beats their chest, and walks out. 9 seconds, dead center of the screen. Half the viewers didn't see it. Not kind of missed it. They had no idea it was there. When the researchers replayed the video, some people accused them of swapping the tape. They couldn't believe they missed a gorilla they were staring straight at. But their brains were busy counting passes. The gorilla wasn't part of the task. So it got filtered out completely. And that's the real point of this whole video. Your brain doesn't show you the world. It shows you a highlight reel of the parts it thinks matter for whatever you're doing right now. Everything else gets cut before you ever see it. A gorilla, 9 seconds, center screen, gone. So, what did you miss today? Next time you walk into a room and your mind goes blank, you'll know exactly what happened. You crossed a doorway, your brain closed a scene, and your plan got filed away with it. Walk back. It usually returns. It's a small glitch, harmless. But it's also a reminder that what you experience every day isn't the full picture. It's the version your brain edited for you. And it never shows you what got cut, makes you wonder what was in there. Thanks for watching. My name is Jim. While making this video, I walked into 3 rooms and forgot why. Twice. If this happens to you too, tell me in the comments. And be honest, what did you go to the kitchen for? Ideas for the next video go in the comments too. See you next time.